cracking, everybody? Welcome to Boo TV. While you're here, do me a big favor and like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you stay notified whenever we upload a new video. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you for watching. Thanks for the support, and let's get into the topic for today. Genki desu ka? Genki desu ka? The Brooklyn Nets beat the Golden State Warriors, but yet again we've seen Yuta Watanabe not really being utilized like we've seen him for the first couple months of the season. Yuta Watanabe had 10 minutes of play, had 2 points, was a minus 12, 1 for 4 from the field. With that being said, 0 for 2 from three-point land, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Kore wa irairaseru. That means this is frustrating. I hope I said that right. And I don't even know anymore. I wish I wasn't able to watch that entire game. I wish I would have been able to watch it to see maybe I could have more reasoning as to why Utah is seeing these major minute reductions. It's hard for this guy. It's going to be hard for him to get a rhythm if you really aren't utilizing him anymore. We know that he's an absolute sniper, and the Brooklyn Nets can use all the shooting they possibly can. Now, with that being said, up until recently, I want to say the last 2 or 3 games, Joe Harris has finally shown some consistency and has come on and has been on fire from three-point land. But before the last 2 or 3 games, Joe Harris was wildly inconsistent and a lot of times a no-show. But the last 2 or 3 games, I have to say, Joe Harris has been sniping. And when I look at the minute distribution from Jacques Vaughn, he really didn't go deep into his bench at all. A lot of the starters played mega minutes. Royce O'Neal played 39 minutes, but he was hitting. Joe Harris played 31 minutes, was hitting. Claxton played 36 minutes, phenomenal game, hitting, rebounding. Kyrie Irving, we know the guy that guy is, 40 points, 38 points. And Ben Simmons played 29. And then when you look down to the bench, TJ Warren only played 11 minutes. Utah only played 10. Sumner only played 12. Seth Curry got the most of the minutes off the bench with 31. Was a good 5 for 7, 1 for 3 from three-point land, with that being said. So I wish I could have seen, maybe I could have saw some kind of reasoning as, okay, obviously the fact that, Joe Harris was hitting, but still, you got 4 players coming off the bench, 11, 10, 12 respectively, with Seth Curry with 31. I kind of expected Seth Curry to get some minutes, being that it's against his brother, and he usually plays well against the Warriors when he's playing against Steph. That makes sense. But, I don't know. Like I said, it's frustrating to watch because we know what Yuta Watanabe brings, but he's really just not getting utilized effectively and what we're used to seeing. Now, I heard some people say in the comment sections from some previous videos that they too are frustrated because they feel like Utah hasn't really gotten the shine or gotten the minutes, especially since Kevin Durant went out. And the crazy thing is after KD went out, I don't know who else did. I'm sure there's some people that agree with me, but I think I will have to imagine most of us expected Yuta Watanabe's minutes to go up in the absence of Kyrie Irving. Even if not Utah, TJ Warren. But that hasn't really been the case to a larger degree, to be honest with you. And it looks like Coach is really sticking with Joe Harris. And he has his reasons. And, now, given the last 2 or 3 games, how Joe's been playing, hitting the shots, it's like, okay, well, this makes sense. But, I mean, you can have an extra shooting threat on there with Utah. But like I said, even with Utah, it's the intangibles for me, and it's the other stuff that I love even more than his ability to be a sharp shooter and shoot the ball and finish and run the lanes and run the fast break and keep plays alive and all that stuff is good to have. But hey, I'm sure Jacques Vaughn has his reasons. I just don't know the exact reasons why, outside of maybe he just felt like this was the better matchup and deciding how he wants to divvy up the minutes between his bench players. But hopefully we can see more of Yuta Watanabe. And what sucks is that if I'm not able to watch the game, when Yuta plays these small minutes and he doesn't really score or, fill up any line in the box score, not many people are going to put out video highlights, from his performance. So I'm really not able to see how I want to see it. You know what I mean? So it kind of sucks from that perspective. As I'm fishing YouTube for video footage, a 2-point performance, it's going to be hard to find. So hopefully we can see him get his minutes up. And Jack Vaughn, I hope this is not going to be a recipe for success moving forward. He can't keep logging these many heavy minutes to all the starters and only going 3-4 deep into the bench. That's not a recipe for success. So hopefully he can stretch out the distribution farther down the line of those bench players and give some of these guys some rest. Now, except for Kyrie Irving, like I said, he's going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting in the absence of Kevin Durant. But, if you give Yuta Watanabe some more minutes, let that young kid shine a little bit, that point guard, shooting guard, you might be able to give Kyrie some rest here and there. But we'll see. I'm not an NBA player. I'm not Jacques Vaughn. I don't have as much knowledge as him when it comes to the game of basketball. So I'll trust that he knows what he's doing, and I have my opinions. But you know me. If y'all here, y'all watching this, y'all want to see more Yuta Watanabe. So do I. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. Let me know what you guys think about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys for stopping in. Mite, curete, arigato. And I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.